Hey guys, I'm back once again for part 2 of my horror VHS collection. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this because I got a lot more stuff to show off. Most of the shelf right here are just my franchises, like my Halloween movies, my Nightmare on Elm Street films, and things like that. I've also got some cool box sets to show off as well, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Start off with right here. First one I'm going to show off is this release of Halloween. I got this release from FYE. And this was actually the first VHS I ever saw Halloween on. As you can see there, it's got the awesome pumpkin with the knife. Here's the back. I love that back artwork right there. It's just so creepy. Alright. Now the next one, this is the restored collector's edition release, which has the changing, holographic cover. Like it goes from the pumpkin and the knife to Michael's face. Which is pretty cool. This is actually a pretty nice VHS release. It also has a mini documentary, Halloween Unmasked 2000, which is actually a really good documentary at the end of the movie. It's really, really great. And then I got one more release of Halloween. This is a Blockbuster exclusive. I actually really like that artwork on it. Like if I've never seen Halloween, and if I only just saw this picture, I would actually be really creeped out by it. You can see right here, picture of Michael standing, Jamie Lee Curtis in the back. Yeah, this is a pretty cool edition. And like I said, I really like that artwork for it. I also have 2 copies of Halloween 2. The first one is kind of weird. It has the same pumpkin from the original artwork, but then it also has them on the top, Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee Curtis on the back. And then this is the VHS copy from the re-release, Halloween 2. I have the DVD with the same cover art for it. I like that picture of him walking in the hallways of the hospital, though. I like that one. This is Halloween 3. This is actually a different cover. I don't normally see this cover with the 3 trick-or-treaters on the front. And I've heard that this cover is actually the harder to find one, I think. I don't normally see it around that much. Usually when I see it, it's usually it has a picture of those trick-or-treaters on the back. But yeah, I actually have 2 copies of this with the same cover. One of them got damaged by water. But yeah, I like this cover a lot. Now the next one, this is my favorite Halloween sequel, Halloween 4: Return of Michael Myers. And I love that poster right there of just Michael's face on the front with the house. I like that one. And this is a newer release, Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers, Anchor Bay release. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. Now this was actually the first Halloween movie I saw. Back when I was when I used to go out and rent movies, before I even saw Halloween, I saw this cover and I thought that this was the first Halloween movie for some reason until I got it, and this was actually the first one I saw. I actually don't think it's that movie's as bad as everyone says. Then we have H2O. And finally, Resurrection, which I saw in theaters. This movie's called The Haunting. I actually really enjoy this movie. If you guys look at my channel, I actually did a review for this, which I'll leave a link down below to my review of the movie, and I'll also put an annotation on the screen of it. But yeah, it's cool. This is the special limited edition VHS, which there's really nothing special about it. It's got a behind-the-scenes featurette, but I also have another edition of that's not a limited edition, and it has the same feature. So this is the 2-tape pack of it with the artwork from the book, which I really like. And we got Jaws, the 25th anniversary edition. And the reason why I kept hold of this one because there's actually a documentary on this that I actually really like that's not on the 30th anniversary DVD. Forget what it's called, but yeah, Jaws is a classic. Here's a newer release for Jaws 2. And a older release of Jaws 2, which I really like that cover. Jaws 3, And Jaws Revenge, which I like that cover a lot too. And then here's my Nightmare on Elm Street releases, and as you can see, they all have a picture of Freddy on the side. This was back when all the movies were released. I'm not going to go into great detail showing these, but I'll just show the front. First, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Number 3, Dream Warriors. Probably my favorite sequel in the series. 4, The Dream Master, right here. I know it's a bit dark, sorry. 5, The Dream Child. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. I liked it more than other people like it. And my second favorite sequel, New Nightmare, which I love that cover art. Just a picture of, you know, him right there on the front, and then it has them at the bottom. I love that poster for it. This is just like a 2-tape set that has Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. I got from Goodwill. I just liked it. And then Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare with the original cover of it. I love that poster artwork. I love the original poster artwork for the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I wish that the new DVDs or the VHS set that I have would have those, but this is another release of New Nightmare. This is just the special collector's edition tape that I got from my aunt for free. So, Phantasm, one of my favorite movies of all time, right here. And then one of my favorite sequels, Phantasm 2. Stephen King's Pet Sematary, love that artwork right there. Classic movie. Okay, let me move over here. This is an ex-rental that I got, but it's Hellbound Hellraiser 2. And I have the movie on DVD, but this one's the unrated version, which I think is cool. I have not watched this yet, so I don't know the difference between the unrated version and the R-rated version, but, yeah. Leprechaun 2, I really like this movie. I'll probably do another video where I actually get into why I like this a lot more, but I like the first one and the second one the best. And then here's Leprechaun 3, which is alright. Pumpkinhead, really awesome movie. Python, sorry, pretty good movie about a giant snake. Pet Sematary 2, that was an alright sequel. I thought it was pretty good. Retro Puppet Master, I love the Puppet Master series, and that one was alright. Rosemary's Baby, classic. Another great one, Silence of the Lambs, one of the coolest movies. This is a documentary called Sticks and Stones, and it's basically about the Blair Witch legend, and it goes into detail about the history of the Blair Witch, which some of it is actually fictional. I know that the movie Blair Witch Project never happened, but in history there actually is a Blair Witch, and they actually go a lot into the history about her and people that have actually seen her. So that's pretty cool. Classic right here, The Shining. Then we have a Boris Karloff movie, The Terror. Really good classic black and white horror. I enjoyed it. This one also has Jack Nicholson's in it. One of his first roles. 13 Ghosts. I really like this movie. I think it's really, really fun. And Trancers. Again, a very good movie. So those are all over here. So those are pretty much all on the shelves. And the last thing I'll show off right here, this is the basement. This is the box set, which has the VHS and the 3 DVDs. I already did a video where I talked about this entire set, so I'm not going to get into it. And then there's also some tapes up here that I didn't really show off, like The Others, which is I liked it. I thought it was a decent movie. Then here's a semi-sequel to Sleepy Hollow. It's called Sleepy Hollow High, it's kind of based on the original movie, but it really has nothing to do with it, if that makes sense. There's no Headless Horseman. And I've got a few, got one, Jeepers Creepers. And I have Jeepers Creepers 2 somewhere else. Yeah, some of these movies that I have at the top are just movies that I'm just I might end up getting rid of. Or movies I can easily upgrade to DVD. I'm planning on getting rid of those. So, just get rid of those and have some more shelf space. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for my horror VHS collection. If you guys have seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think about them. You know, let me know what type of horror VHSs you still have, because I'm still out collecting them all. I love VHS. I know they're so obsolete, but that's why I love them. Just going out and finding a really cool horror VHS is, you know, it takes me back to when I used to go to movie stores and rent them. And so, yeah, to me, VHS will never die. So, keep going. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you guys later.